In this video, we're going to look at the probability of the combination of two events. So it says, an unbiased coin and die are thrown together. Draw a possibility space diagram and show the probability of obtaining A, a head, B, a number less than 3, C, a head and a number less than 3, and D, a head or a number less than 3. So there's two key words here, and, or. We're going to look at those more carefully in this video. So drawing the possibility space diagram. So we've got here the numbers on the die, and here what we can get on the coin. So here we can get a 1 and a head. Here we can get 2 and a head, and so on. 3 and a head, 4 and a head, 5 and a head, 6 and a head. Here we can have 1 and a tail, 2 and a tail, 3 and a tail, 4 and a tail, 5 and a tail, and 6 and a tail. There are 12 possible outcomes in this experiment. This is what the possibility space diagram tells us. So we want the probability of a head. So that's going to be all those there what I've circled in orange. So it's going to be 6 out of 12 outcomes, which is a half. B, a probability of a number less than 3. Less than 3 means less than or equal to 2. So that will be all those here which we have drawn a square around in purple. So that's going to be 4 outcomes out of 12. That cancels down to 1/3. Right, now we want the probability of a head and a number less than 3. That's going to be these ones here, which are now got a red rectangle around them that says 2 out of 12, which is equal to 1/6. Okay, drawing that out again. Okay, so we want a probability of a head or a number less than 3. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 12 would be the answer. But let's have a look at that. We could get that from doing the probability of a head, which is all of those, plus the probability of a number less than 3. But if we do that, these two here are counted twice. So therefore we need to subtract them. And these are probability and a head and a number less than 3. So we've got the term or and. For set notation we use union. And for set notation for and we use intersection. Okay, so let's just make it clear in our head. It will be the probability of all those who are ahead plus a number less than 3. Sorry, probability of all those that are ahead, which is all those, plus the number less than 3, which is all those. But because we've counted these twice, we need to take away the probability of a head and a number less than 3. So that's going to be 6 out of 12, that's all of those, plus 4 out of 12, which is all of those, minus 2 out of 12, which will give me the answer what I said before, 8 out of 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which cancels down to 2/3. So this gives rise to a general formula. So note, for events A and B, the probability of A or B happening is the probability of A plus the probability of B minus the probability that they both happen. In set notation, that's written the probability of A union B is equal to the probability of A plus the probability of B minus the probability of A intersection B. This is a very, very important formula and needs to be learnt. Okay, so this has been a video to show you how to calculate the probability of the combination of two events. I hope you've understood, and I thank you very much for watching.